Hi, this is Oliver from Below Water. A lot of people have been asking to see a video that shows all the different pike cichlids in the Rio XIngu. So here are all 13 species of Crenicichla you can see in the river. And Leandro Sousa and I are about to publish a book that has photographs of all the Xingu fish underwater. If you're interested and you'd like to get on the mailing list, send us, either one of us, an email and we'll let you know when it's ready, hopefully later this summer.
Let's start with the 6 species that are actually in the rapids, because that is what the Xingu is known for. The most famous is of course Xingu 1, the orange pike, which does not have a scientific name yet. This is the most common pike cichlid in the rapids, and you can see them everywhere in the middle Xingu where the water flows fast. As babies, they are maybe the most beautiful of all 120 plus species of Crenicichla, with a bright orange color and black markings. Baby Crenicichla in the wild are always gregarious like this. If you turn over a rock, they come to see if food has been exposed. As adults, the males have red fins and kind of a charcoal body. The females have red fins and they have that white dorsal fin that all the lugubris group pikes get, and the bright red belly when they're courting. At this point, at the size of around 7 inches or 17 centimeters, you can tell the sexes apart with some certainty. In the aquarium, any lugubris group Crenicichla, but especially the ones from the rapids, need huge flow, frequent water changes, and as little food as possible. To keep these fish healthy long term, they should be really underfed. If you overfeed them, they just lose their elegant body and bright color and end up looking like a fat guy on a couch. I feed twice a week, once with frozen shrimp and once with some small frozen fish. Nothing more, unless the fish are getting close to breeding. Next up is species Xingu 2. They also don't have a name, but they are really similar to the actual Crenicichla lugubris, which is all over the Amazon, Orinoco, and in the Guyanas. We will see the actual lugubris later in this video. As babies, Xingu 2 is similar to Xingu 1, but have more spots on the face and more beige base color. Certainly there's no orange. Xingu 2 prefers moderate current in the river, but they are also quite common. Here's one now looking for an easy meal. As adults, they get this big black humeral spot and golden eye. Of all the Crenicichla in the rapids, they are the least attractive, but also much less aggressive. This charcoal-colored baby with not many black markings and huge eyes is a Xingu 3, now called Crenicichla dandara. There are some incredible photographs of this fish when the female is in courtship color, but that really only happens for a few weeks of the year. I've seen hundreds of these fish diving and snorkeling in the Xingu, and I've never seen one with that intense red belly. Most of the time they are charcoal gray or black, and then during courtship they light up, but not always as bright as some of the photos. These are fish that hunt the shadows, and most of the time stay in the dark, deeper water under boulders in very high flow. They like to eat plecos, so they have a huge mouth that can handle spiny prey. It is a beautiful fish, but even bigger than the others. Males of all 5 species we started with in this video can reach over 40 centimeters or 16 inches. These fish will need a 10-foot or 3-meter tank with lots of flow and some big-sized tank mates that you are not too fond of. The Xingu is a warm river, so all these species should be above 80 degrees Fahrenheit or 27 degrees Celsius. These large rheophile Crenicichla are certainly not fish for beginners. Crenicichla percna started as Xingu 4, but it has a name since 1991 already. This species is quite rare in the river, also gets very big and very aggressive. In the river, we see them over sandy bottoms. When the females are in courting color, the entire body gets hot pink with a white dorsal fin. These are the first 4 species that you can see in the middle Xingu, where most of the plecos and other Xingu fish are caught. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and message me if you'd like to receive a notice when the book is ready. I hope you enjoyed part 1 of the Xingu Pike video, and next week we'll follow up with 9 more species, including underwater footage of Crenicichla rosemariae, anamiri, and photos of all the others.